Okay, so we are back, and what I wanted to do is show you one final time all 4 pieces and then talk through each one, what I like and what I don't like and what needs work. And let me do this. Let me put this here, and let's start. We'll just start in this lower corner. All right, so this piece here I don't feel is done, and it needs more structure. And what I mean by that is I've got these circles here which kind of stand out, and then I've got a jumbled mess of stuff going on here, got a couple of circles down here. There's nothing that really is bold and really standing out. I've even got these marks in here that are kind of that dark grayish color. So I'm going to come back in and I'm going to put in some larger elements, because right now they're all kind of medium size and small, nothing really that is standing out. So that's some work that I'll do on that one. All right, let's go to the next one here. I love the mark making going on up in this corner, but again, like this one, there isn't anything really dominant about it. And oftentimes I really like having something that really stands out and has some structure to it. I mean, I can kind of see my circle here, but it's smack dead center, not a good place for it to be, maybe off center. So maybe coming in with some kind of circles. I'm going to do this in a like stabilo, just so you can kind of get an idea. So maybe something coming in here, some kind of a mark here that is large and it's got some weight to it. This is pretty heavy because it's dark, and this is dark over here. So it would need to be something kind of dark in this area. So anyway, those are my thoughts on that one. All right, let's move to the next one. All right, so this one, same thing again. I didn't come in with any large elements. I've got this going on through here, and I think I could probably work on that a bit more. This is a very dark area here, so the values are very dark, and I've got some dark values here, kind of competing for attention. So I think I would come in and I would do something in here, or maybe over here to kind of balance this area up here that's so dark. So those are some of my thoughts. You know, who knows? Once I get going, I'm not sure where I'm going to go with it. All right, and last one here. Okay, so out of the 4, this is the one that I like the best, that I feel is really close to being done. I like this larger element here that is also right up against a really dark value here. I've got some lighter values happening here and down here. I think there's some nice balance in there. Love the mark making that came in here, some of the earlier mark making down here as well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish this one up. I want to work on this part right here. This is really bothering me the most. So I'm going to go here and let me just do a little bit of work, and let's see if we can get this one finished up. All right, so I'm going to move these other ones out of the way, and let's take this one and I'll work on it on here so that you can see. And I'm going to take my yellow ochre, because that's what I had there, but I kind of mixed it with something else. And so I might actually pull the yellow ochre directly out of the jar. I'm just looking for a brush to use over here. So maybe I go with this one here. This is a good size brush, and I'm just going to come in here, and I am going over some of these areas. Here we go. Okay, kind of going over what I already had, maybe going in a little bit further, carrying that in. So I'm liking this balance a bit more, and I actually want to carry this color. This color is here, but I think I'd rather balance it with that. So I'm going to take a little bit of white. Let's see if I can get just a little bit squeezed out of here. Nope, incapable of squeezing just a tiny bit. Oh well. Okay, I'm just going to lighten this up, and I'm going to come in right over these marks here, like that. All right, so I do like that. And I like the pink down here. I think I want to just fill it in maybe just a bit more. This dark red, I'm not super crazy about it. So let me just do this. I think it was this color. Maybe I just fill that in. I think it was this color. which is really a pinkish color, or a fuchsia. I'm going to take a paintbrush, and I'm just going to, it's water soluble, so let's just, by doing this I kind of lightened it up a bit more. I'm going to bring it over, all the way over here, so the eye kind of goes this way. And there we go. Okay, and that is pretty darn bright. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my rag and just lift that up a bit. It's just a little too bright, especially smack in the middle. And I like this light pink, and I'm going to actually, that was done with this, which is a Stabilo Woody. I'm just going to fill it in just a little bit more. I don't want to take away from the spontaneity, I have a hard time with that word, of this area, so I don't want to refine it too much. I have a tendency to do that, so I'm aware of my tendency, and I'm going to try to avoid doing that. Okay, I've got some white showing through, which sometimes I like and sometimes I don't. So I'm just taking a similar color, filling it in a little bit. Okay, I do like this area down here much better, but I think I want to make some marks in it. And let's see, I think I'm just going to come in here. Oh, you can't even see the marks. Well, a few of them. I was hoping, because that was the same color on top of each other, I didn't get much color out of that. Sometimes when I scratch into, let's say it was white underneath, then we would see the white marks, but here you can barely see. And it's got a little bit of green going on there too. All right, so I'm good with that. I would like to go over this one more time, one more coat. And you know, I feel like that brush is too big. I'm going to go with a really small brush here. There we go. All right, just covering up that gray that was competing with this gray over here. And go over that. Okay, I'm good with that. I'm going to hit it with my heating tool here. Let's get it really dry. I'm going to do some final mark making. Just want to dry this area up a bit. All right, not totally dry, but dry enough. Grab a pencil, just a regular number 2 pencil, and let's come in here. Let's see, what do I want to do? I'm going to do some circles. Just having some fun here, doing some final. And my final mark making is a lot more intentional than at the beginning where I was really just coming in and scribbling. Now I've got these circles, but sometimes, oops, well, I'm just smearing it a bit, but not intentionally, but it's happening, but that's okay. I want to lighten it up a bit. Now I feel like I just kind of darkened that area because I smudged it, but that's all right. I'm just going to clean it up a bit more with the eraser. All right, what else can I do here? I'm just going to do some little tick marks over here, representing my little flowers. Okay, let's grab something else. I love this green. It's such a bright green color. And I had a pencil sharpener. Let me sharpen this. All right, so I think I'm going to come in, I don't know, maybe just add some green. I love this at the end where, you know, if you've got some colors you're not crazy about, you can just pencil in some color that you do like. All right, so I just added just a touch, just to add a little more variety in that corner. I would like to do some scratching or some scribbling, and I really like doing that in areas where there isn't a whole lot going on, but I like keeping it very subtle. This here is a China marker. I'm just cleaning it off a bit, and I'm just going to come in, and this is just white on white scribbling. And now you can't even see that, but you can see that I did it over that area. And where is my big eraser? There it is. Okay, I'm going to erase that part, just a little bit of it like that. And I think I want to do a different color there, because I do like having it show a little bit. Now I love this, of course, this matches this color here. So let me get back to that. Maybe I'll just, I don't know, do some lines over here. Kind of stitching these two sections together. All right, maybe I'll go beyond. Sometimes I stop right in the middle and then it kind of starts dividing the paper, so I try to consciously remember to go past the middle section. All right, let's find something to scratch into. Let's see, this is more subtle. So I'm going to come in here. I do like this better. Going right off the page too. And then I'll come back in and I'll just erase a little bit of it back and smudge it a bit, and I love that. Okay, so I think that's probably about it. I don't want to, you know, overdo it. I certainly can. I'm certainly capable of it. But I just want to try to, you know, keep it a bit more raw and more interesting that way, in my opinion. So, all right, so I'm liking this better. Okay, now this is bothering me. So, see, there is a point where it may never end, right? Because there'll always be something that is going to be bugging me. All right, bugging me less, but see if I can cover up that. It kind of had a fuzzy end to it. All right, we'll call that done. Okay, so today just wanted to, you know, share with you a way of, you know, coming in and loosening up and doing some exercises. You know, these were just 6x6s that I cut down, and I'm going to go back and work on all of these, but I am going to call this one done because I really like the way it looks, and I can sign it, but I'm going to wait for this corner to dry a bit more, and then I'll sign that piece. Okay, hope that was helpful to you, and here, let me do a close-up of this one for you since it's the final one. Clean this off. All right. And now you can see a little bit more of, let me see, get closer so you can see all the scratching that I did, scribbling I did up in here, some scratching right through here, very subtle. There's my pencil marks, the circles that I kind of erased, and then these in the ochre color that I added. And we already had some stuff going on up here, so I didn't want to add more. All right, and bottom corner that I worked on. Okay. All right, that is it. Thanks for being here, and I appreciate you guys. If you get a chance, please hit that subscribe button and hit the like button. That really helps me a lot and really gets my information out to so many other artists. So you're not just helping me, you're helping all the other artists out there. And last but not least, leave me a comment. Let me know if you're going to give this a try. Let me know if you liked this exercise and if I should be doing some more of them as a video for you. Okay, folks, have a super fabulous and creative day. Take care. Bye.